Barakatah Yahweh Ba'asham Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the elders of GMS for pumping us, giving us this great truth. And shalom to all my brothers in the four corners pumping out this truth with sincerity, longevity, and long suffering. I'm sick and tired of this freaking camera. I just want to get into Esau real quick, with Edom, who was our twin brother, the devil. Now, if our twin brother's the devil, what would make that? What would make us? If he's a devil, what's the opposite of a devil? A godliness. So we know that that Esau, the so-called white man, who came out of the Caucasus Mountains, that's why they call themselves Caucasian, because they came out of the Caucasus Mountains of Eurasia. Those people are actually the biblical Edomites. Esau. That means if you slap a white person across the face, they're going to turn their normal color red. They're the only people on the planet that get burned by the sun, because they have no pigmentation. Their forefather is Cain. That's why he said that you are a murderer from the jump and a liar. And when you speak lies, you speak of your own heart, because that's all you know is lies, murder, deceit. You don't have truth in you. So if your pastor is a Caucasian, you're being lied to. If you listen to T.D. Jakes and his fat fucking ass, you're being lied to and being deceived. Because T.D. Jakes, and he ain't going to give you the name, he going to keep preaching Jesus. Okay? And for everybody who's ignorant, that is not his name. His name is Yahweh Shai. Because Jesus does not go into Jehovah evenly. So let's go with Psalm 62, verse 4. To give you a nice, something nice for Esau. Actually, I'm going to read this whole thing. Psalm 64. Hear my voice, O power. In my prayer, preserve my life from the fear of the enemy. Hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked, from the insurrection of the workers of iniquity. The secret counsel. That means when the EU gets together, when NATO gets together, when the Jews get together, when you see a bunch of white people getting together, that's counsel. And that really was framing for the elite. But it also extends out to our own people who are wicked. Do they not come together in a council? And we know that from, let me get a precept of Psalm 62, verse 4. They only consult to cast him down from his excellency. They delight in lies. They bless with their mouth, but they curse inwardly. Meaning, they say, oh, God bless you. And as soon as they walk away, I can't stand that nigger. Known people. Oh, yeah, I love that man. Man, as soon as y'all give me the word, we going to pop his ass. Or you women. You women counsel all the damn time. That's why I say I'm not going to get on you women, because I got on you enough. Psalm 64, verse 3. Who weak their tongue like a sword, and bend their bows to shoot their arrows, even bitter words, that they may shoot in secret at the perfect. Suddenly do they shoot at him and fear not. They encourage themselves in an evil manner. They consume of laying snares privily. They say, who shall see them? They search out iniquities. They accomplish a diligent search. Both the inward thought of every one of them and the heart is deep. But the Most High shall shoot at them with an arrow suddenly, shall they be wounded. So they shall make their own tongue to fall upon themselves, all that see them shall flee away. And all men shall fear, and shall declare the work of the Most High, for they shall wisely consider of his doing. The righteous shall be glad in the Lord, and shall trust in him, and all the upright in heart shall glory. Which we do. We trust in the Most High, and we glorify his name. That's why I keep saying Yahweh B'Hashem Yahweh Shai. I don't ever get tired of it. As much as they love pushing out Jesus, I love pushing out the truth. Yahweh B'Hashem Yahweh Shai. Verse 4, that they may shoot in secret at the perfect. Shoot in secret at the perfect. We are the perfect. If they're the ungodly and they're wicked and they're unrighteous and they're wrong, what would that make the opposite? If they're white and we're black and they're wrong who are white, then that makes who? The righteous. If they're Esau, then that makes us what? Jacob. And who got the covenant? Did Esau get the covenant or did Jacob get the covenant? Jacob got the covenant. And for you niggas that want to go in Islam, I know about the fucking Quran. That's a piece of shit. Ishmael did not get the covenant. But y'all have it written in your little Quran that Ishmael got the covenant with Jacob and Isaac. No, he didn't. He didn't get no covenant. He didn't get the covenant with Isaac. He got blessed? Yes. Yes, he did get blessed. And the Most High made him a great nation. But he didn't get the covenant. So, if you're an Israelite, let me rephrase that. If you're an African American, or you want to call yourself a Negro, or black, and you prescribing to Islam, or the Moors, or still being in the church, or going to Jehovah's Witness, or being like that dumb bitch Tina Turner, and she went to worship Buddha, who her fathers knew not. Keep doing that stupid shit, and you'll be left behind. That is not who you're supposed to worship. We worship Yahweh B'Hashem Yahweh Shai. That is the God of our forefathers. That is the only God. The only one. There is no other God but him. He is the most high. Like the number 9. You can't get higher than a 9. After 9, the numbers just repeat itself. It starts back from 0 with a 1. And then you have 1, 2, 3, all the way up to a 9. And then you go right back down to 0. Meaning 9 represents the most high. Also, nah, not that one. Go to, that should be at the end, I believe. Psalms 119, verse 116. Uphold me according unto thy word, that I may live, and let me not be ashamed of my hope. Hold thou me up, and I shall be safe, and I will have respect unto the statutes continually. Which is another thing. And I told you about this stupid camera. Which is another thing. A lot of people think there's only 10 commandments. There's 613 commandments, laws, statutes, and judgments and ordinances. And you must do your best to apply all of them. Like I said before, I have messed up, but I was not in the truth when I got these tattoos. But I've already condemned myself on another video. go to Obadiah. Love Obadiah. If I could get to it. No. Better yet, let's stay in Ezekiel. I know there was the one in Ezekiel that I needed to speak on that I didn't speak on before. Better yet, I'm gonna go with stick with Ezekiel. I'm gonna change the subject real quick. And I'm gonna talk to my brothers who want to put dreadlocks in their head or have long hair. Neither shall they. This is Ezekiel chapter 44, verse 20. Neither shall they shave their heads nor suffer their locks to grow long. They shall only pull their heads, which is a direct cut to any man with long hair. That is the glory of a woman. That is not your glory. If you got into a fight with a man and you have long dreads, the first thing that other man is going to do is wrap his hand around those dreads. He wraps his hand around those dreads, you're done. That man can still hit you. Why? You can't do nothing because you're trapped like a fucking bitch. That's why I had to get into that. I'm sorry, I just had to. Let's go to Joel chapter 3, verse 19. Egypt shall be a desolation, and Edom shall be a desolate wilderness for the violence against the children of Judah, because they have shed innocent blood in their land. But Judah shall dwell forever in Jerusalem from generation to generation. I mean, every time that they say about Edom, it's never good. It's never good. Amos chapter 1, verse 9. Thus saith the Lord, for 3 transgressions of Tyrus, and for 4, I will not turn away the punishment thereof, because they delivered up the whole captivity to Edom, and remembered not the brotherly covenant. But I will send the fire of the wall of Tyrus, which shall devour the palaces thereof. Thus saith the Lord, for 3 transgressions of Edom, and for 4, I will not turn away the punishment thereof, because he did pursue his brother with the sword, and did cast off all pity, and his anger did tear perpetually, and he kept his wrath forever. Meaning, still to this day, a lot of people think that we're free in America. We're not free. Okay, there was no such thing as a birth certificate in our land. We didn't have social security cards or ID cards. We didn't have to go to the justice of peace to get married. Once I professed it with my mouth and I went into that woman became my property. She was mine. That was my wife. But you can't do that here. It don't fly here. So are you free? If you can't even do the things that you that you normally do in your own culture, and you can't do it, because the only ones that were denied their culture was the Israelites, the Chinese, the Moab, who are the Chinese. They didn't get, their culture did not get denied. They still allowed to do their culture. The Arabs get their culture. Everybody gets their culture, but the Israelites, especially especially the tribes of Judah, the Jews. That means Judah, who are the so-called Negroes, the Levites, who are the Haitians, and Benjamin, who are the Jamaicans and West Indians. But the Haitians buy their stuff, but they're all on the left field. That's why they do voodoo. They're supposed to stay on the right. Actually, they're supposed to stay right down in the middle, in all honesty. They're supposed to be able to judge, not to let the right hand know what the left hand is doing. And not to favor either side, but to judge accordingly down the middle. Therefore, righteousness will get righteousness, and wickedness will fall upon wickedness. Now here's a shot at leverage. This is the reason why I said, don't even bother coming around me, man. Okay? Amos chapter 3, verse 3. Can two walk together except they be agreed? The only time that I could chill with you, now when I was chilling with you, is because I didn't have the whole truth. But once I got the whole truth, I knew I couldn't be around you. Because I kept giving you the name, nigga. And all you kept doing was saying Jesus around me. So I was like, you know what, I'm not even going to tell you the name no more. You're lost. And any other brother, if you're listening to this, and you see it, and you don't want the name, and you can't remember the name, and you keep asking for the name, understand you are 2/3, and you will forever. You're lost, and you're gonna have to get hit with that second death. Whether it be you get beheaded by the guillotines that's in America, or you get hit with that nuclear fire, that ICBM missile that's going to hit and demolish and flatland America. Okay, America is the Great Babylon. America is also called Sodom and Egypt. Let me get to one more. Oh, it was on that one. The name, which I didn't get on the other one, but I will get on this one. Chapter 3 in Revelation. I knew it was in the beginning. Where is it at exact? Oh, verse 12. Revelation chapter 3, verse 12. Him that overcometh will I make a pillar in the temple of my power, and he will go no more out. Which he did. That's why I'm out here right now. That's why I continuously wear my gowns, my garments, my casket, my Hebrew casket, my Hebrew garment. And I keep my fringes in the blue ribbon because that's part of that's part of our heritage, to make sure that I keep His commandments, to remind myself. And I will write upon him the name of my power and the name of the city of my power, which is New Jerusalem, which shall come down out of heaven from my power, and I will write upon him my new name. Now we know that the name is not really new. It's of old, but it's new to us. Like, if I have a 1999 Mercedes and I give it to somebody who never had a Mercedes, he's going to be like, yo, you gave me something new. Even though it comes from 1999. To him, it is new because he didn't have it. It's the same thing with his name. His name was said 2,000 years ago, but they bashed it, they banished it. And now it's coming back. That's why it's a new name, because it's new to us, even though it's of old. And I'm going to leave off with that. All praises to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the elders of GMS for showing me this great truth. And shalom to all my brothers on the four corners pumping out this truth with sincerity, longevity, and long suffering. Shalom.